Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings. Beautiful Ascension Star family, my divinity to yours. Welcome to today's Capricorn reading. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or multiple placements in your chart. A beautiful reading for the month of September to bring you guidance, wisdom, information to help your personal and spiritual growth. Do you have 2 questions ready? At the end of the reading, we will have them answered through a coin that gives you a yes or no. So be mindful of what you're asking and how that answer could possibly come through. All right, so our beautiful cardinal earth signs, Capricorn, the 10th sign of the zodiac, the 10th sun sign. Of course, our keywords for Capricorn is about simplicity, yet elegance, the energy of wanting to be very earthy, very earthly, very humble, very kind, very soft and gentle, but yet still very authoritative, and wanting to ascend in achievement, wanting to make a difference, usually taking careers or vocations very much aligned with being public figures, or also a humanitarian, or doing charities, doing world building, nature building types of assignments and projects. Also a very fun loving sign that likes to do family, friendship, social endeavors, and of course keep the spirit going, offering good advice. This is quite a mysterious sign though, because the glyph that the Capricorn vibration brings through is a head of a goat and the body of a fish, very much sort of representing the needs for Capricorn to allow their emotions into their judgment, and uniting that clarity with an emotion or a feeling, that they could truly become a visionary with the vibration of the fish. Neptune's very dreamy, imaginative, fairy type of energy, being whimsy in that way. So Capricorn is ruled by the essence of Saturn, and native to the houses of substance and social foundation. Of course, the 10th house bears a lot of fruit from hard work, from what they labor in. And they're very much concerned about their reputation as well. So these natives also tend to be very business-minded and try to make the material life work for them as much as want to be out there in nature, and tend to reacquaint with their spiritual aspect, having to go through a lot of difficulty, challenges, and lessons coming through from Saturn. So Spirit, let's bring our Capricorn natives messages and wisdom for the month of September. 4 themes from Tarot, please. Thank you, Spirit. Right, so we have the page of mirrors, the healer wanting to go within. The page of mirrors is the page of cups, very sensitive, wanting time out, alone time, wanting to redefine who you are, go through your releases, your healing, your ability to find that balance of what may have injured or wounded you in some way, and sort of work out your sense of empathy, your sense of how will I relate to others, or how will I relate to myself? What do I need to heal from my inner core to be able to come out from being that wounded, injured self, and share that type of vibration with others? Also speaks of your creativity, wanting to reacquaint, reinvent, reassign, redefine that creative aspect of who your inner artist is, who your temple, your sanctuary, your place of worship is, that you can take the color, the sound, the vibration, the frequency, the beauty, the tranquility, the serendipity from, and rebuild on that, recreate from that. What I find beautiful is there's lots of honeybees around her in the card, and we know that honey is such a beautiful, natural, holistic food, if we can call it that, that not only sustains us internally, vibrationally, but also is a very embalming and soothing topical barrier for infection and inflammation, and bringing comfort to that. And it's not a food or an ingredient that nature creates, that man can actually create, though he tries to mimic that. And raw honey, or natural honey, in its pure form, is incredibly purifying to the bloodstream and healing to the blood. It is a substance that when you put it onto your tongue or skin, goes directly into your bloodstream and doesn't have to go through the digestive system like any other food or drink does. It is purely a magical gift from heaven. It's like the food of the gods, so to speak. So you have a very gifted talent that perhaps cannot be compared with in the material world, that you are trying to recreate, reinvent with yourself. It's quite a brilliant start to that inner healing, using your natural ability, the natural substances in which to bring a healing, overall healing. We had the Seven of Pentacles, which is the investment, the profits from your investment, your hard work, and trying to accumulate what has been accumulated, and to now be able to distribute that, to reap from that harvest, that profit of income, not just financially, but spiritual profit. Perhaps your gift of artistry is paying off, whatever your gift is. You could be knitting, crocheting, sewing, making something, crafting, painting, working with your hands, or any type of imagination through visual manifestation is now paying off, which is lovely to benefit from that ability to reward yourself from your perseverance and your diligence and your loyalty. So know that whatever you've invested so diligently in and responsibly in is now paying off. It is coming to its full cycle. It has blossomed. Right, we have the Page of Pentacles as well. So definitely something big that you have been doing, in which to reap the benefit of this incredible power of patience and articulation and meticulation as well, because you're very fine in what you're doing. You're careful. The lines have got to be perfect. The contouring has got to be perfect. The setting, the ambience, the vibration is incredible, and you are doing it seamlessly, effortlessly, and it is working out beautifully, where you're finding a coherence with who you are and bringing your natural abilities into that. beautiful energy of manifestation. And I think that's taking off or kicking off in a sense that you will now make waves out there. You will be recognized from that hard work that you've put in. It is finally being received and given its due credit, and perhaps will bring a lovely return in a grander and greater way. We have the Eight of Swords. No, my apologies. It is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. So, yes, it is quick, it is fast, it is swift, it is happy, and it is dynamic. So you are getting some heat out of this, some fire out of this, some power out of this, for whatever is to come will be happening incredibly quick and wonderful. And you can possibly travel as well with this vibration coming in. It would possibly be air travel, even travel through land, but whatever it is that you've been working so hard. 7 and 8 shows up very clearly. We've got 2 pages here which are messengers of positivity and change, transformation, information, and of course collaboration as well. And you've got the 7 and 8 which shows you a stepping up from something. So your benefits, your rewards, your recognition, your power is coming in at a great and grand speed. And you could have perhaps a contract that you signed in and will now bring in the rewards and the benefits this month, especially that we're moving out of retrograde into a post-shadow period, but things will start picking up speed and taking direction and moving where you want it to be. Not necessarily in a career. If you're at home and you are doing something that you wanted to take off, well, it is now in the vibration to take off. So also be cognizant of receiving any kind of truce or agreement or positive communication that could come through as well via letters, email, social media as well. Right, so let's find out on the spiritual side what is dominating you this month that you will be focused on improving the self. Meditation. We have meditation. Right, so there's a call for you to tap in. Right, and perhaps with the healer, the Page of Mirrors, wanting to heal yourself or parts of yourself that need that extra nurturance and comfort so that you can tap in deeper and wider, and of course in a more expanded way. You are being asked to connect with meditation, where greater answers and wisdom are coming through. Spirit is impressing upon you to sink into your sanctuary, into your resources, and allow the flow to be that glow, that brightness, that light, that luminosity, because you are carrying that vibration of win, triumph, and victory, and they want to share a lot more with you. And going into meditation, let's pick a sacred side that you can tap into to bring that power to your hour. All right, so we have the vibration. We actually have 2. We have Uluru and Machu Picchu. So perhaps you do live near these sites or are familiar with it, have visited, or do plan to live, move closer to live nearby or to travel. So let's do I have power and it is real. And I've used that word power already. I create my destiny. I carry the greatness of my ancestors in my body and soul. So this is an ancient one we're talking to. You probably have ancient, and with Saturn ruling you, definitely big and old, grandfather, ancient, lineage connected energy in these beautiful sites to open you up to more power, of course, through your meditation. Look, we have the lineage. We have many people from the lineage Let's read this one. I am nourished in both body and mind. I can see my part in the wider universe. I reap what I sow. So this is for you too, because you're reaping what you sow with the Seven of Pentacles. Your investment, your reward, your vibration is coming into being. And both these vibrations talk about body and soul, body and mind. So you've got a double celebration here with going into the ancestral tapping of vibration to bring in the resource, the wisdom from your families. Let's get a crystal message for you. We have citrine. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. You have nothing to worry about, so stop it. It's time to heal, of course, but you don't need to procrastinate on things that don't really carry a vibration for your growth. Let it go and allow Spirit to redefine you, to become that part of you, to connect with your higher energy, your spiritual self. That's your focus this month, is to let go of the unnecessary mind chatter, the chatter from everything else, whatever is going on the outside, but to go within and find yourself. Let's get a spirit animal message, please. What we have, let's take the squirrel. Spiritual maintenance. Of course, you're being asked to rest and go within and do some spiritual maintenance, to be your own caretaker. Let go of worries. Let go of things that are distractive, influential, and tempting in a negative way that's going to steal your energy. Let go of the psychic vampires that drain you and strain you, and it's time to look after yourself. Right, very much the earth energy. Ignite creation. Harness innovation, fuel imagination, and witness manifestation as answers unfold on your journey of discovery. And that's what you're here to do. Redefine who you are. Right? The vortex of creativity. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. So that's what you are supposed to be doing, is going within and tapping into your greater resources, right? And taking out from the archives and the vaults that precious, priceless gifts and talents, and knowing, right? Tapping into that, tuning into that, turning it up and resounding higher. Triple, I keep saying triple too, a quadruple to feminine forces, relationship, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility are key words. Not necessarily having to listen to this as a feminine. You can be masculine, but tapping into your feminine forces that want to propel you into creativity and contour you down that beautiful meandering of your creative vibration. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge, listen. Well, that's a big one. If you have been doing everything solo, you need to collaborate. And we have the monkey with him. So it's talking about making friends. Right, you have your lineage that you can collaborate. You do not have to be that lone squirrel trying to find your acorn, which is beautiful and priceless. But of course, me time is me time. Subtracting yourself from the multiplied noise, the distractions is important. But again, to collaborate and connect and to share vibration. There's lots of acorns on the oak tree. You can share it. All right, so we have the Virgo energy, which is beautiful in the 9th month of being Virgo, the 6th house energy. Harvest the crop. And we spoke about that already. You're ready to harvest your investment. Take from the returns your profit that is priceless and precious to be shared. 6 weeks, 6 months from listening to the message, something wonderful will come into fruition. Perhaps you have already put that work in, and now in your 6 weeks are ready to harvest that, and of course to resow the seeds, and that perhaps will be bearing fruit in another 6 months' time. Lovely. Let's get a love message, relationship, friendship message. Okay, we've got a lot, but let's take one, because I see there's 3. She's left her mark on some piece of nature with a grand love that she's yearning and aching for. Right, perhaps you've written down somebody's name in your heart, or perhaps put your heart out there. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So putting yourself out there is putting yourself out there for blessings, for incoming vibrations of love in many, many ways, especially self-love. Right? Remember, love is not always intimate and sexual and sensuous and wanting to be with somebody if we do not understand and identify self-love, self-nurturance, self-care. We do not know how to give it nor receive it. We have expectations that exceed our mind into grand and big things, but that's not necessarily what the lesson is. When we understand self-love, we can share it freely, and greater blessings of love come our way in many ways. You could meet somebody totally strange and they give you a blessing of kindness, a blessing of good health and gratitude, and say, I bless you with much more. Did you expect that? No. But because you vibrate with that frequency, that kind of love is, through the laws of attraction, in your path. Are you ready for your question? I see 22 minutes, and that's part of your quadruple 2, 22, 22 that you could be seeing very often. This vibration is playing up in a lot of readings because we are becoming aligned with the synchronicity of the divine. Right, you have a yes to your first question, and let's get the second question. We have another yes. So you've got 2 yeses. Right, that's like your 22, 22, double yes, 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 to say whatever it is that you're thinking about. You have a yes to go ahead, to proceed, and of course to work towards. As always, caution, discernment is important. So beautiful ones, Capricorns of September vibration, I wish you a blessed, beautiful, bountiful and abundant September. I love you, bless you, thank you. Till next.